Within the largest lagoon system in Southeast Asia, there are people whose entire lives are tied to small boats in vast open water. They are known for traditional bamboo traps and a fisheries system unlike anywhere else in the world. Hello, I'm Thinh. Today, we're staying here for 2 days, following fishermen out onto the lagoon to see how they harvest aquatic life. This is Ms. Huang, one of the major fish traders here. We'll also follow her for an entire day to see how a day of fish trading on the lagoon, how it comes to an end. Welcome to the real life of Tam Giang, the largest lagoon system in Southeast Asia. As a vast, brackish water region, Tam Giang Lagoon is home to a wide variety of aquatic and marine species. Some of them exist only in this lagoon system. Because of that diversity, people here do not need overly complex fishing techniques. They simply place their traps into the water and wait until early the next morning to find out how the lagoon will answer them. But before that answer comes, everything begins inside this very home.
These loo traps are designed so that fish and aquatic species can only swim in and cannot swim back out.
Today, some are made from bamboo, others from steel frames, but the principle remains unchanged. No machinery, no industrial methods. Just a simple way of fishing based entirely on water flow and the natural behavior of aquatic life in the lagoon. The next morning, it is not only the loo that are harvested. Across this vast stretch of water, there are also rows of bamboo sao. This is one of the oldest traditional fishing methods on the lagoon. The sao are fixed in place, guiding the current and holding on to whatever the lagoon brings. But this immense body of water is not a place where anyone can set a sao. Each area has its own owner. Only those who hold the usage rights are allowed to place sao and harvest in these waters.
Đúng là tươi sống 100% đấy phải không? Tươi sống phải không? Có con cồi ngon chứ.
Mrs. Huang's buying also takes place before the sun rises. The seafood is weighed and bought out within a very short time.
Đây. Wow, được con cá cồi. Bắt đầu đều đâu. Đây.
Mornings on the lagoon do not last long. Buying happens very quickly. Once the fishermen sell, they leave right away. And the seafood only pauses here briefly before continuing its next journey.
Ông ơi chào ông nè.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cho 7 cân. Đó hay. Có to nè. Chín cho chín đi. Chín về 42, 23.
Each boat brings back a different part of the lagoon. No catch is ever the same. Some days bring more, some days bring less. Some species appear only for a very short time. And others, if not sold in the morning, lose their value by noon. That is why everything has to move quickly.
Bé đi cho 40 ca liền. Vì bé đi 40.
One more boat before the morning buying comes to an end. At the final boat, the buyers are not only the usual ones. A few tourists stop to watch, and then they buy as well. In that moment, the lagoon does not only sustain those who live here, but also reaches those just passing through. When the buying on the water ends, all seafood is brought ashore. Here, it only pauses before moving on to the market. Earlier, the best and rarest seafood was already kept by the fishermen for their families. Mrs. Huang does the same. Once on shore, a few villagers nearby come to buy more. The rest continues to the market.
Cả tôm sống độ lư vô mà. Sao thôi chứ nó bên cạnh này. Sao? Có vẻ độ cái tôm lóc kẹp á. Nó đang kẹp mỏng không vẻ gì cả.
Sao?
Chờ đi, chờ đi thẳng đi nữa.
Nuôi.
Cả đi làm
The market is not far from the village, but every morning it has to absorb all the seafood coming from this lagoon. With this volume, selling everything is not always a certainty.
Em lên thắt đấy, em bạn em mua em đợi chị đi.
Em tục đi, em tục. Đừng này cái gì, đừng làm đấy.
Inside the market, everything is decided very quickly. There is no time to wait. Here, being just a little late can change everything. Some seafood is chosen immediately, and some must wait to see whether today the right buyer will come.
Some mornings, everything moves very quickly. Other mornings, not everything finds a buyer.
Cảm ơn cô hồi đi sẽ mua một hộp vệ sinh như mừng. Anh chị coi con 3 là 2 con 6 là. Bữa cho em 2 con nó chưa được. Để đi 100 để đi 50 là 160. Điều chị mua là em bò luôn luôn.
In this market, sellers don't just hand over a product. These carefully cleaned fish are a complimentary service that comes with it.
Ngay quả là vừng là 12 ngay đi 10 ngay. Một cả chỗ tới cho nên mình chỉ có chứ. Dạ. Đang đây cho chị. Dạ. 25 ngàn đi. Bởi giờ mà ngay đi 53 thì nói chứ con khô thôi. Em mà như tặng mấy cái quả là mà ngay đi 53.
And then the final transactions come to an end.
Mấy con sống ở chị đi.
With only a small amount of fish left,
Em đem lên chị chưa luôn hả?
Mrs. Huang makes a call to her regular customers. They agree.
Ôi trời, ngon nhất hết luôn. Dạ, ngon lắm.
The fish is sold out. But Mrs. Huang's work does not end here. A morning on the lagoon ends like this. Tomorrow, everything will begin again very early.